Hello and welcome. This is Roy at Ninjas180, and today I will be reviewing yet another super cool, really awesome, red hot figure from my past, which means it's a figure that I had for more than just a decade now, and that is the Lego Bionicle Toa Nuva Tahu-Nuva figure set, and I have some things to say about him. So, with that said, let's get started. And now, here we have the Lego Bionicle Toa Nuva Tahu-Nuva figure set right here in all of his fiery red hot glory. I still have him in his canister at the moment, but as you can see, we have a full-on standing picture of Toa Tahu right there in his Nuva form, looking really cool. And of course, we have the title of the series that this set is from, Bionicle, right there. Tahu-Nuva, the name of the figure right there. And of course, turn it to the back, we see a really cool picture of Tahu right there, surfing on lava with his lava board fire blades there, which is really cool. And of course, we have the Bionicle symbol right there, the symbol of the unity, duty, and destiny. And of course, let's open them up. And of course, the top of the lid, just like the original sets, the only thing is it doesn't have the face plate to put your mask like the covers for the original Toa sets, but you could still use these cross bar peg holes to display the heads with the mask on. But anyway, let's get him out of his canister and piece them together here. So let's put his legs on, like so. Get his arms on in there. Make sure I line that up correctly. Get his arms in. And grab his head. Of course, these eye stalks have been in there since 2002 when I first bought these figures, when they first came out. And yeah, that's not coming out anytime soon. But anyway, put those in there. Hit his lava board fire swords in his hand. And put his How-Nuva or Kanui How-Nuva mask on, and there we have it. He is fully assembled. First of all, going over detail, as you can see, he is basically red to represent the element of fire, because he's the Toa of fire, or in this case, the Toa Nuva of fire. Nuva is, a lot of people have the misconception of thinking Nuva meant because they were new from the original Toa. No, Nuva is basically the Toa form that they received in order to, when they fell into the energized Protodermis, in order to defeat, well, completely annihilate the Borok. But anyway, as you can see, unlike the original Toa set, his weapons are a very shiny silver, just like his armor right there. So we do have two pieces of shoulder armor that basically connect like this. Let me pop this off. Well, he's about to fall over. Like this. This is just shoulder armor. You just put that on like that. And of course, we do have this big chunky piece of torso armor as well. Put that on. It just makes these Toa look all the more cooler and pretty much armored up. They're ready for battle. Anyway, articulation with this figure. The head doesn't move at all unless you want to unpeg it and then turn it, but then you're not really going to be able to do that unless you want to put it backwards, which is kind of pointless. Or like you could put them in like a flying pose, I guess, or I don't know. But that's all you can do. There's not much there's no articulation in the head at all whatsoever. But anyway, we do have the gearbox, so we do have the gearbox function, just like the original Toa set, so we do have that. And of course, we have ball joints in the shoulders, in the wrists, and in the legs, and in the feet, so we can move those arms forward about this much, and then back about that much. I'm trying to hold his gear, so, and we can come out to the side about, not a whole lot, but we can rotate around a full 360 like so. Same is true with the other arm, so move it forward, move it back, come out to the side like a little bit, and rotate all the way around a full 360 like so. And we do have wrist swivels as well, or a ball joint at the wrist, and we can rock those wrists forward and back like so. And for his leg articulation, we can just kick forward and back like a little bit, not a whole lot, but we can split out like all the way like that if we want to, and then bring him back up. We can kick out about that far, back down, and then about that far. So not a whole lot of articulation with these. Of course, we do have ball joints at the ankles as well, so we can point those feet all the way down and then back up, and then we can rotate those feet all the way around a full 360. That pretty much concludes it with articulation with this figure. As far as he comes with his own accessories, which is his weapons. He basically you could form a two-sided fire sword like so, like that if you want to. And of course, to make his lava board, what you do is you unplug them from his hands. You see these cross bar peg holes right there on his feet. You peg that like that, and then this one like this, and then there you have it. He's on his lava board. Let's see if I could turn his head to maybe yikes. I don't know, this just looks awkward like that. But yeah, and of course, if you want to, you can also put it on the other foot as well. So let's peg that into his feet like so. And then, yeah, you can also do the lava board the opposite way if you want to, as you can see. Now you can if you want to, like that, but yeah, that just doesn't work. It just makes it look awkward and weird. But anyway, let's put his swords back in his hands. And yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this review. If I have to give these figures a final score, well, based on how well it's held up over the years, since this has a very minimal articulation, since it's one of the older Lego Bionicle sets, or figures, whatever you want to call it, I gotta give it some leeway in those areas. So I'm not gonna be basing this be too strict on articulation with these, since these had minimal articulation from back in the day. But detail wise, he does look very fiery, and these do look very cool and appealing, especially when they were heavily advertised on Cartoon Network's Toonami block from back in the day. If you remember Cartoon Network's Toonami, anybody that watched Toonami, that's a big fan of Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z, Mobile Suit Gundam, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, that type of stuff, or Sailor Moon even, because I'm wearing a Sailor Moon shirt right now. You would probably, I don't know if you remember all the really cool Bionicle ads they had, the contests they had where you could win prizes, like get sets and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, if I have to give this one a final score, I have to give him a 10 out of 10 because, his figure, it's held up pretty well over the years. He's still looking cool, still looking red hot, still looking pretty fearsome like Toa Tahu does, and I still appreciate this figure, so I'm glad to have this one in my collection. And I do have more Bionicle sets or figures, whatever you want to call them, figure sets to review on top of this, so definitely look forward to that. And as always, guys, love you all, stay safe, thank you guys for watching, your viewership is much appreciated. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to wrap things up, stay safe, take care, stay positive, and stay powered up, and peace out.